Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everything in between. Welcome to the High Gain apartment again. This time with a very cool unit and maybe a very long episode. I saw a few videos online about this unit next to me, the ultimate 80s preamp, the pinnacle of 80s guitar tone, so they said. And I wanted to try this for myself. And I heard it's a very rare unit. I found some things. It's over 30 years old. Get this, yeah, over 30 years old. Um, so it's not in production anymore. I found some guy in Italy for 500 bucks, 500 euros. Okay, and that's much too much. And then after a bit of research, I found a guy here in Germany who stamped it out for 200. It was a no-brainer. So I hit them up, and he was a keyboarder. So if you know yourself, you know yourself. If you watch it, it was a keyboard. He only used it for keyboard, and I didn't know if he messed around with the presets. So you should do this also. So I reset the unit to factory presets. There are many videos out there, but nobody mentions that when you do this, you don't have to really follow a complicated um, uh, line of push on the buttons. You just open it and remove the battery that's in there. It's a little button battery that is that powers this screen, basically the CPU in it, the chip, the memory, whatever. When you remove this battery and change it with a new one, you lose all the presets that there was. So this thing is now like it would be when you bought it back then in the 90s. It greets you when you put it on with hello SGX Express. That's the name of the unit. I didn't mention that. ART SGS 2000 Express. And it greets you and say hello May 23rd 1994. So that is the date that this unit, the screen, was programmed, I guess. These units were made around 91, 92. This special one here I have is assembled in 95. I know that because I watched inside, and there are stickers that tell you that. So, yeah, built in the USA back then, but there is a bunch of stuff in there that is not from the USA. But no problem with that, absolutely. I will do a video about that and show you the inner guts of this thing in later videos. But for now, we're gonna just learn about the unit. It is a preamp unit that but had also a power amp stage in it, so you have distortion on it. It's not just a preamp. You go into a power amp normally, and that's what I do. But you can use it standalone also over the headphones. I just hooked it up so that I can record it, so it goes directly into the interface. And I have created a two-way signal path with my pedal board so that I can use all my beloved distortion and preamp pedals with the unit, but using only the effects of the unit, because you can't do both. You cannot use the distortion from this unit and your preamp or distortion pedals. That's too much overload. That would not sound any. Just don't do that. I mean, you do you, but would sound shit. For this, I have to go in the back of the unit, and also I hooked up from the laptop for backing tracks in the second effect loop. You have two loops on this thing. The second loop has two stages, so there are three. It's pretty fascinating. It has a little bit intimidating, all those buttons, but if I can figure it out without a manual, then you can do it. I didn't have a manual. I have to look it up on the internet, and a few things you really should look up. But um, navigating around the presets and everything, it's pretty self-explanatory. But we won't do that today. Maybe I do a deep dive video on that. But there are different videos out there. Um, they're doing this quite well, I think. But nobody talks about how you get your presets restored without pushing buttons. You just replace the battery for this little unit. It's a little button battery. So I did that, and this is the first thing you are greeted with. That's was the message. That's cool. So I split the path after my first distortion pedal, the MXR 77, so I can boost the thing. A little more gain. Yeah. Let me just watch real quick. It could be something important. Nope. Sorry, but it is how it is. So, and then we go just a little bit through the presets, and I show you some special ones I like. The second one is also Plexi Clean with a bunch of more effects. When the effects are on, you see all those blinking lights. There you have labeled all the effects that are there: exciter and compression and equalizer and pitch shifting and whatnot. That has a very good noise gate, envelope filters, delay, choruses, reverb. It is a really effects machine. This thing is the poor man's XFX, or the poor man's Kemper. It's 30 fucking years old, and it works like on day one. What you hear now is the chorus in the background, so we have this kind of noise floor. It changes from preset to preset, but it isn't a problem in a mix. So now, when I switch a button here on my switchblade, then I carefully watch about the volume. That's very important when you hook it up like this, because we have volume jumps when you from preset to preset. They're not the same. The volume is quite different, so you can blow up your ears or your stuff when you jump in back and forth. Then because we are in the effects loop, we have to press this button here for overwriting this shit, and we are in the effects loop. And then we hear ourselves with my pedals in front. So now we have the MXR, but let's try the Engel. Engel lead channel. Yeah, it works quite well. So no extra noise or what. Yeah, it's much too much. I mean, the compression and the effects, it's totally overblown. But this is, I swear, I didn't tinker around with this. This is how it came. But you can disable all this. This doesn't have to be the 80s thing only. It can do everything. You can disable that, and you can have your vintage tones or whatever. Every effect and every parameter of the effect, depth, wide, range, width, whatever, is adjustable percentage wise. Yeah, you have a step-by-step and percentage stepless, so you have both. It's really, really versatile. This is nuts. This is really nuts. I made myself some notes. Yeah. So what we have, we go back. We go back. The angle off. Then watch about the noise. Back into the standalone setup. Press the button, and now we are back to the unit itself. So what can we do? Let's go to preset 15, 0, 1, 5. So you can use the encoder knob here to go to the presets, or you can just punch it in when you know some of them. We have a rotary thing going on preset 26. No, that's 29. I'm sorry. Yeah, that sounds. I mean, if you're into that sound, this Leslie rotary. I don't know. It doesn't matter what you do. It gives such a richness in harmonics and juice. It's unbelievable. It sounds so good. I don't know what to say. CZ Top. So we have some presets in here that they formed after some known artists at the time. CZ Top? Maybe Rough Boy? Doesn't matter what you play, all sounds good. We have on the 038, we have Pearl Jam. Add a little presence to it. And the highs. Crank the input gain. I could do this for hours. That's okay. Yeah, let me show you something. 0, 5. Where's the 5? 3. Ah, fuck. Too late. Again. 0, 5. 3. Yeah, that's it. I want to show you the valve inside is a really good one. It's very responsive. So if you just give a little hint, or if you dig in, it really reacts nice. We can make the voice of the valve darker, or tube, what you want. Here it says valve. Or make it very spiky. Much too spiky for my business. That's much better. This is without the boost. With the boost. So it reacts really nice. Let's go to... So 70. You already hear a little of bit noise comes more. This should be Black Sabbath, by the way. It's a Sabbath preset, and it sounds awful. The distortion. You know why? That is the solid state distortion that this preamp has to offer, and it's shit. But I mean, that's the 90s, and it's what things sounded then. What you can do, you go to parameter, and then you go to your drive, the slope, attack, release, output. We want, distortion, and here it said solid, super solid state, and when we press value, we can change that. And now it says jazz tubes. Sounds immediately different. Overdrive tube. Much better, huh? Psycho tubes. No, thank you, no. Turbo tubes. Turbo fart, I would say. Or off. So, what I would prefer, this overdrive tube. This is really nice too. We with the voicing again. So every time you choose to have a tube distortion, you of course can change it with the valve voicing. It's a little bit weird that they say tube in the screen, but the knob is labeled valve, but you get the point. I mean, isn't that better than the solid state one? We go again. Yeah, so that's how easy you can change it. It's really no problem. And if the noise is bothering you, okay, again, parameter. Is there a noise gate on we can use? Yeah, we see it's the light is on noise or exp. Don't know what this is, but I don't know if a noise gate is intact here or just the expander or what this is. I think it's only the expander there. Then we can change the ratio value, and now we have less noise. Still sounds awful, but it is less noise. So this is how this works. Very easy. We go back to parameter and to preset, or we just here there's edit mode. We press that, and then we are back to presets, and we go back and forward. So this is how easy you can change the parameters in this thing. That's really, really convenient. Come as you are. Nirvana. Yeah. Next one. Oh, we have the Nirvana distortion right after it. I don't know the song. Um, that's pretty much all I have to say. This is really awesome, and I like this unit. I showed you everything I wanted to show you so far, what the thing can do. Um, you run through it with the encoder knob, and we have all bunch of different shit. A tweed. We have a tuner in here even. Some bass path, jazz chorus. A wah, so wah simulation. This thing is MIDI capable audio. Also, we have MIDI presets in here, which I don't use. Blank spots, blank spots, blank spots, blank spots. Clean picking, sweet strings. There was a metal preset in here. 150. No. What is this? Slow hand motion. Yeah. Fast hand motion. I don't know why they titled that. If you know, tell me. Metalwork. So much delay. When you found a preset you like, you can change it like I showed you. We can do this with a close-up much better, but yeah, I just want to present the unit to you and show you what it can do. But for a second, let's go back from the presets to my own stuff. So we switch with the switchblade, we watch carefully about the volume, press the effects loop button, and we are in business without the distortion, just the effects from the preset you have selected. And now with the Type Metal Pro. Oh! Massive. It's just massive. I hope it sounds as good in the recording as it sounds here. It has so much rich harmonic content. Remember the Pantera shit where I struggled to get these harmonics out of the thinner strings? Much easier, and it sounds you can get the harmonics so easy with this thing to it in this preset. It's really fun. Really fun. So I can sit here and talk for hours, and of course it's no problem to use other pitch shifting effects with it. It does it all. You can use your wow with it. It does it all. It handles it all. I'm really, really impressed. I think this can be one of the best $200 I ever spent for music gear. I'm really, I'm really happy. You see a happy man in front of the camera now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. And what do you think about this unit? 30 years old, dude. And it delivers. Really nice. So, thanks and good night.